Hello, my name is Grant Fleming. This is my dog Noodle. She'll be staying there sleeping for the remainder of this video. I am a history major here at Fresno State. I am on my 4th year of instruction, and my topic for my imperative was a technological imperative. And at first, taking my first glance at what my topic was, I didn't necessarily understand, since imperative means something of vital importance, or it's crucial. Until I looked in the book and realized it was the technological imperatives of intercultural competence. Intercultural competence being the ability to communicate effectively and appropriately with people of other cultures. So basically, the way back in the day, that was not a thing, because one landmass didn't know what was going on in another landmass, let alone even know that they existed. But with the advancement of technology, intercultural competence has become a really big deal, and technology is really the only reason that intercultural competence exists. Because without technology, then one country wouldn't even know the existence of another country. Technology such as sailing and flying and driving, all of these and factory work, all of these have basically added on to the efforts of industrialization and globalization of the entire world. And you can look at tools such as the internet, which can be used by your common man, and be used by media sources to spread news from one region to another. You can look at all of those as a global village, which is a term that is used in our book. And basically to describe that, yeah, the whole world now knows what's going on in every single other part. Whereas prior to technology such as cell phones and email and all of that, that was not a thing. And with this industrialization and globalization that comes from technology, comes the need to handle it responsibly and do it correctly, and basically, again, be interculturally competent. So that way, events such as in Mexico under the leadership of Porfirio Diaz in the late 1800s, early 1900s, this leader of Mexico, who ended up being sort of dictatorish, brought in European influences and industrialized his company, had European countries and investors bring in railroads and their factory methods of production. And all of this ended up with, haciendas and really rich European investors, and basically a separation of the social classes to an extent which had never really been seen before. And this all came from the technological advancements and the not intercultural competence in which the Europeans expressed to the Mexicans, basically treating them like dirt and not understanding their culture. So with this comes this basically change in the world, comes great need for responsibility. These technological advancements, like I said earlier, have basically changed humans at the core. It's basically expanded humans' consciousness from this little bubble of what's going on in my city to what's going on in my region, to, oh, there's regions across this sea that I didn't even know about, and now we know everything that's going on in every single one of those. So really, it's changing humans at the core. And not only is it changing humans, this is affecting the world. There's a great quote in the book where the authors use Richard W. Fisher on page 6, and he says, "There I was, in the middle of a South American jungle, thumbing out an email on my mobile phone so work could get done thousands of miles away. Technology, capital, labor, and ideas, now able to move at unprecedented speed across national boundaries, have integrated the world to an unprecedented degree." Basically saying that, yes, the world is now at a whole new level of speed, where the globalization is just getting out of control. I mean, like he said, he was in another country sending an email to another country while he was in the jungle in nature, but yet this technology, this little device right here, just something so simple and small, could send a message, across thousands of miles to somewhere that way back when, even with the invention of the mail system and horses and delivery pigeons and whatnot, it would have taken weeks, and now it just takes seconds while he is walking and doing other things. And basically, these technological advancements affect all of us, because things like Facebook and Twitter and social media apps, everybody has those. We're talking to people that we'll never even meet face to face. They could be across the world. Things like Xbox Live, you have little kids playing with other kids across the world. Kids are now growing up used to talking to people that are not from their countries because of the things such as the internet, which are technological advancements. Um, and so that basically brings me back to the point that technological advancements are the solo reason that intercultural competence exists. It's great, but yeah, I mean, really, cultures weren't supposed to, well, not weren't, but cultures weren't supposed to mix, technically, in the beginning of time, and they were never planned to, but now they are due to technology. So this has been my presentation. I hope you enjoyed.